relationship do? Do you want to have a good relationship? That's the way you do it. It's the only way to do it. You were just going to say something?
Yeah, when you're out with a girl and she ever asks you about your past relationships and what happened, things like that.
Like how many girls you've slept with?
Yeah,
I get that question a lot.
Right, you can just weed that pretty simply.
Instantly, girl, information on a need-to-know basis. That's not a very appropriate question. Would you like it if I asked you how many guys you slept with? You know, and she'll be like, I'd be like, I think that was way out of line. When I get to know you better, maybe I'll tell you. But you know what, just because I like you, I'll be honest. I've only slept with like 3 women. And instantly, what's your answer? Yeah, sure you have.
And then you just keep
playing with it. You know,
right.
I'd be like, what? You want to sleep with me, don't you? You horny little devil. You. I don't blame you. If I was you, I'd want to sleep with me too. You know, like that sort of thing. You know, like one of my favorite things. I was, in a relationship with a girl. She turns around to me and, she looks at me in the eye. She took me out for dinner that night. This was a while back.
Yeah.
Took me to my favorite place. I love sushi. Like I love really exotic sushi. We went to Kai in New York City, one of the nicest places. And she turns around to me as we're having dinner. Really throws me off guard. And goes, "You know what, Payton? I think I'm falling for you." I'm like, "Huh?" She's like, "I think I love you." And you know what I said to her? I'm like, "Damn, girl, I love me too." And she started laughing. She's like, no, seriously. I'm like, "Come on, girl. Of course, I'm crazy about you. I'll never say I love you, but I'll always say I'm crazy about you."
Yeah.
You're the bum. Are you kidding? Come on.
But what if they push it? I want you to say it.
I hate that.
I know.
And you'd be like, "I'm not going to say it." My answer, just like if a girl at a bar turns around to you and goes, "So buy me a drink." What do I get if I buy you a drink? What do I get if I say it?
Yeah.
What if they say, "I see it in your eyes" or something?
Well, we got to get you a pair of glasses. There's always a response. So you guys can throw anything at me, I'll have a response for you. There's always a fucking response. You know what I mean? Just like that, you say that.
So if she's like, "I want to get
This guy's going to come out with some freak. Just imagine the lion, Dr. Evil over here, what he's got cooking. Go ahead.
If she says, I want to get the dog involved," what's your response to that?
I want to get the dog involved. You have to ask me this while it's on fucking tape, you fucking sick fuck maniac. What's my response to that? Call me a taxi. It's time for me to go. If you're fucking your dog, baby doll, I don't want to be fucking you. Has that ever happened to you? No. So why are you asking me? It's fucking character, I tell you. Talk about think outside of the box.
if a chick asks you if you've ever cheated on a girlfriend before, what do you tell
Oh,
her?
that's a good question.
That's
Because I got that the other day.
That's a very good question. And you know what I'll say? Sometimes honesty works. I'll say, yes, I have once. I have every girl I've been with, for fuck's sake. But yes, I have once. And and then I'll give her a reason as to why.
Okay.
And then I'll tell her that after I did it, I went right up to her and told her. She will respect you more because you're actually honest about it. If you turn around to her and say no, it'll be like, yeah, whatever, buddy. Or it'll be like you might get her turned off. Some girls will ask you that because they kind of want you to be a philanderer. They kind of want you to be the kind of guy that cheats. Believe it or not, that turns some women on.
So it works both ways.
Yeah.
A girl told me that the thought of me fucking another girl,
Drives her crazy.
she doesn't want to see it, but thinking about it, it turns her on.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Cool.
Exactly, yeah.
Dude, tell her, call a friend over, maybe.
Dude, different strokes, different
Or the
strokes.
sister,
That's the beautiful thing, yeah. This guy's going back tonight and banging that. He's like, I've had enough already, baby.
Yeah, seriously.
Have her send me an email too. A freaky family over here. So, yeah.
So you're saying that you would be like, yeah, I did once, and then just see where it goes from there?
So if she's freaky, she'll like it. If she likes the honesty,
And if she
she'll
likes it, she'll still like it. Exactly.
Yeah, so it works both ways.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
You gotta remember there's an answer for everything. Any question?
Yeah,
she
but,
asks,
okay, but the thing is, like, you don't know where to take it from there. She might be like, well, what happened, or blah, blah. She, she's gonna want like details or something, and you got to figure out pretty quick if she's the kind of person who.
How are we doing? We're still recording? Hello, everybody! All my Seduce and Conquer. This is, by the way, I'm going to be marketing this on my website for only Seduce and Conquer clients only. If you haven't ordered number 1, you better get your ass into my CDs. Anyway, go.
So, I mean, you got to know where to take it from there, right? Because if she's the kind who, like you were saying, are into that, then that's pretty cool.
I'm thinking.
That's-
Whenever
that's-
I think I'm French again. And I do that with chicks. They love it. They're like, you're so sexy when you smoke. You know what I mean? They fucking love that shit. Again, I'm playing every angle I got. I'm out for dinner. I'm looking at her. I'm looking right into her eyes. I do a little French inhale, and she's just like, oh, I want this fucking guy. Anyway, go ahead.
So,
We're getting late tonight, gentlemen. Go ahead.
if on the other hand, though, she'd be the type of girl who's asking to see if, you know, you're long-term material, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, you got to know, because you might want to say, oh yeah, I did once, and it was the worst thing I ever did. I felt like a complete piece of shit.
What, that you cheated?
Yeah, and then she might and be like, you know, it actually, like, you know, it really affected me, and I just.
Well, no, you don't want to blow it out of proportion that much. I mean, sensitivity is good when you're in the third phase and whatnot, but when you're first meeting her, you don't want to blow it out of that much. You just want to say that, yeah, you know what, I did it, and I kind of regretted it. I'm not that sort of person. I'd rather, you know, I'm the kind of guy that if I don't like you anymore, if I want to be with another girl, I'll flat out tell you. And women
And that
will
way it'll
appreciate
work in
that.
both.
A lot of
Yes,
I
they'll
know a lot
appreciate
of girls
that.
that said, a lot of my friends, they always, the girls, they're like, yeah, I'd rather a guy like tell me off right then and there than go around my back.
Exactly.
A lot of girls are like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some girls didn't let you do it depending on how bad they love you. I know girls that have let me cheat on them, that have said flat out, all right, fine, as long as I don't hear about it, go do whatever the hell you want. Because I've turned around to him and been like, sorry babe, it's over. No, it's not over. It's like George Costanza, Seinfeld. He couldn't shake those two girls, they were like wrapped around his finger, everything he did, they wouldn't break up with him. Girl, I don't want to be with you anymore. I really don't. No, we're not breaking up. What are you talking about? She wouldn't take no for an answer. You know, and I was like, you know, well, I'm going to be cheating. I'm just like, all right, go ahead, just don't tell me about it. Just, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? And I would tell her, oh man, I had a great time with this awesome blonde. Come, you want to chill? You want to see what she tastes like? Come over. Well, I have to get rid of her somehow. You know, and in some cases, you know, the reason, you know, one of the things I say is, why do I cheat on my girls, and why don't I tell them? Like, I could flat out turn around to them, tell them, and a lot of them will accept it. But if I like her, but yet I want to, you know, I want to have fun with other women, I don't want to break her heart. You know what I mean? I don't want to hurt her and tell her that, hey, honey, I'm fucking banging everybody. I don't want to do that. Frankly, I got to be honest with you. You know, I teach you guys to do the breakup, and I do it too, the third phase of the game at the beginning, because really my feelings aren't that strong for her. When you know how I say in the third phase, always break up with her, destroy the relationship. It's one of the keys to seduce and conquer. I have a hard time breaking up with women that I've been with over 6 months or a year. Like I'm just scared to do it. Like I'm petrified. Like I see those guys in The Bachelor, you know, trying to send them home, and I'm thinking if that was me in that situation, I'd fucking freaking out. I hate it.
Yeah.
I'd much rather a girl tells me to fuck off. I don't want to be with you anymore.
Same here, man.
Thank you.
Same here.
Because I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like I really don't want to hurt her feelings.
I hate to see women cry.
I don't want to hurt her feelings. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be the fucking guy that turns around. You know what I mean? And says to her, you know what? Sorry, I'm in love with your sister. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that to her. I'd rather she broke up with me and then I just went along my way.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. But sometimes, you know, I've turned around to women flat out and said, you know, babe, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm cheating on you. Don't you understand?
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing.
You're like, the
Do you
reason
always-
okay, go ahead.
You know, we got to fucking, go ahead.
Do you always destroy the relationship if you like the girl?
Always.
Yeah.
I don't just, I mean, let's not get the wrong idea here. I turn around to her and go, you know what, because always when you get first involved in the first phase of the game, situations arrive where there's issues. And that's when I'll turn around to her, you know, like there might be a problem, be like, you know what, bro, I don't think this is working out. Why don't we just stay friends? You know, I really value your friendship. I really value being with you. I enjoy spending time with you. Sick, it's the third phase of the game.
I thought you said the first.
No, never. You don't break up in the first phase.
Yeah, it didn't
Have
make sense.
you heard my CD stuff?
I know it's going on.
Third phase, always. I will always break up with her once, because that will always, you see, by me breaking up with her, remember, whoever wants to do one more will lose. I will always have that upper hand. And by me telling her that I just want to be friends, if I turn around to her and go, you know what, I never want to see you again, she might go off and I'll never really see her again. By me telling her I still want to be friends, I still have a chance to rekindle it.
Yeah. If anything, she'll try harder.
Exactly.
Now-
Remember, they always want you and you don't want them. You push her away, she'll come after you. You go after her, she'll push you away.
How many dates or how into you does she have to be, or does it have to be an established relationship before you do that? Because I've gone out with girls where they're completely indifferent, and it's like they will not call you. If you wait 2 months, they'll call you. I've had several girls like that.
What do you mean?
They're hot and they've got options, and you'll go up. They'll
Are you in the third phase at this point in time?
No,
You can't be.
they don't discuss it. So you're in the second phase. You've already fucked them, and you see them once a month. They're
Right.
hot, and like I'm playing the game where I'm not calling because I don't want to smother because they're hot and they'll run away from me.
Yes, exactly.
And I can keep them around. I never, when they're with me, I control everything. No, I'm not controlling. I don't question them about what they're doing, who they're going out with, but they're indifferent.
Set up a date with her
Uh-huh.
and stiff her. Follow me here?
Right.
Set up a date with her. Be like, girl, I'm gonna take you. You're gonna love it. That's after you fucked her. It's one of the keys to the second phase of the game. And when that night comes around, don't even call her. Call her the following day with a huge story. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll make it up to you. She's gonna sit there like a total loser, wondering what the hell happened. By you stiffing her, If she's not that into you and she's weighing all her other options, by you stiffing her is gonna make her want you that much more. Because nobody stiffs me, I'm fucking gorgeous. Fucking Brad Pitt would die to be with me, you know?
Now, a girl like that would you have, that's gonna work, it's gonna get her attracted to you, because I've done
Yes.
things, I've accidentally stiffed girls and it worked to my advantage. And I just did what you said.
Genius over here. At least it fucks up and it still works towards his
And I
advantage.
just did what you said, I promised them everything, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't believe it, you know, this came up,
exactly.
that came up.
Something happened, yeah.
But, and then they're cool with it, and they'll go out with me. But the whole thing is, how much more of that stuff, I've had a girl do it back to me, where
Right.
she said she was gonna come pick me up, and that brings me to another question, but let me finish this.
Right, go ahead.
She left me sitting on my couch, watching the basketball game. I never called her to see if she was coming, I just let it go. And I waited like an hour, and I'm like, you know,
Well, I don't understand. Was she at your place at this point in time?
no, it was a girl that from school, and she
Okay.
said she was gonna come pick me up because
Okay.
I had taken her out plenty of times, and I was like,
Okay.
listen,
And then she
you're
totally stiffed
you're
you.
you're coming over tonight. But I had stiffed her, and then we'd gone out plenty of times, had a good time, and she
Right.
said she was gonna come pick me up when she got done with what she had to do.
You're a fool. She set you up. By you stiffing her, she obviously did that purpose to stiff you back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what I did was I just never mentioned it, and I ended up going to Mexico
Right.
with you guys.
Right.
Never mentioned it. I got back. She was shaking. You know, she had her legs crossed. I ran into her school. She's shaking her foot, kind of like she was nervous. I was
Nervous,
like,
yeah.
"You nervous about something?"
Yeah.
And then I immediately just played with her hair and kissed her.
Don't, as long as you make it seem like it doesn't bother you. If you go out of your way and start saying, "I can't believe you stiffed me. I can't believe you did that," you look like a total loser.
Right,
Ew,
right.
get this creep away from me.
Right.
It's fucking creepy. Just like giving compliments to girls, it's creepy. It's
Right.
like, ew. So what you want to do is pretend like nothing happened. No skin off your back. No big deal. What's up, girl? Like you don't even remember.
Okay. Now, what happened? What's your take on driving? Should a girl ever come pick you up, or should you always be the one
You should
driving?
always be the one driving. Whoever drives is in control. You don't want a girl driving. You're the man. Fucking act like it. You want to be driving. You want to be opening the doors for her. You want to be seating her. You want to be giving her a toast. You want to be ordering for her. You want to be telling her how it's going to be. She's with you. She has to see what kind of a guy you're like. And she's basically, when she comes out on a date with you, she's living one day in your life. You want to show her, this is my life. And if you're lucky, just lucky enough, you get to spend all your time living the way I do. Very important.
Now, do you ever invite a girl over? When you
What?
invite a girl over, does that mean you go pick her up?
What, for like a first date?
No. Maybe a second or third date.
Oh, that
If
too.
nothing else, yeah.
You said
Every
something else.
ice blockbuster night, that's my
You
second
invite,
date.
she drives over, comes
Yeah,
here?
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, or I'll go pick her up.
Okay, would
You know
you
what I mean?
prefer to pick her up?
Personally, I'm a fat, lazy asshole, so I'd much rather she came over.
Okay.
But again, remember, I prep it up very, very well. You know what I mean? Like when she's coming over, she's gonna I know she's coming. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And right after I bang her, for that second time, the blockbuster night, I gotta kind of wake up early tomorrow morning, girl. I think it's time for you to go.
Even if you like her,
Even if I like her,
you're crazy about it.
even if I'm crazy about her, yes, I will always send her home.
Like how?
Because as she's in the fucking taxi, sitting there by herself, she's thinking to herself, I can't believe that, man. Why is he sending me home? Especially now with that fucking book, he's just not that into you and shit. Like, women are reading that shit, realizing, like, that's one of the things that guy says. Is that if if a guy tells you that he's got to wake up early the next morning, it's bull, and it is. Because, if you had fucking, Pamela Anderson in your bed, would you turn around and go, oh, got a tired, go ahead? No way! You want her to be there, so you want to fuck her again the next day. But again, I'm telling you, don't be a desperate bastard. Send her away, you'll have more chances.
But this is he's not into you, but this is a hot girl. She's gonna take that as a challenge, and she wants to redeem
For
herself.
sure.
Now, what's the deal with, you get a phone number. You
Right.
call a girl, you're like, hey babe.
We're still taping there, Marky Mark? Yes.
Hey babe, it's-
Guys like,
This is Floyd, the really cool guy you couldn't take your eyes off of, blah, blah,
Right.
blah. Here's my number, give me a ring when you get a chance. And she texts you instead of calling you back. She sends you a text message
I
on the
hate
phone.
text messages.
Me
I
too.
gotta listen.
Do you text back?
There's a girl you guys are gonna meet tonight. We fucked around a few times. She stiffed me once on the date, and I'll never go out with a girl again. You guys are gonna meet her tonight. She's a stripper. I'll never go out with a girl again who stiffs me. You know what she did? She sent me a text message. My younger one, she's got kids. She's got 2 girls. My younger one is in the hospital. I'll call you later. How am I gonna turn around and get mad at her? Or turn around and say, well, you know what, bitch, you've lost your chance. You're never gonna go out with me again. After that, I can't do that. I come across a complete loser.
Yeah.
Right, because of the fact that, so she sent me a text doing that, right, and I sent her a text back going, don't worry babe, call me whenever, that sort of thing. And then when she texted me again, I didn't respond to her text. Last night during my show, she texted me 4 times. She called, buddy, you know, he didn't even let her come on the air. I told him, and he said, because he kind of knows her voice, I said to him specifically, don't let her on air. She texted me 3-4 times. I haven't seen her in over a week. Usually I see her maybe once a week, and I haven't seen her in a long time. But I don't see, like, I haven't banged her yet. You know, I haven't even gone out on a date with her, but I've gotten head in my car from her. You know, I pick her up, take her to my car, you know, after she's working. And it just never really works out, because she's got her kids at home. I got my girlfriend at home. It's just really not that hard for me to go blow fucking $150 in a hotel room. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck, man, can't we just go to a park and fuck? You know, that sort of thing. So it's not working. I had a point to this. I always get off topic.
How do you, what do you do with text? A girl texts, when she says, sometimes a girl, instead of calling you back, she just sends you a text message.
Yeah, one night I went in there and she turns around to me and sends me a text going, you know, why don't we get together and have lunch tomorrow? My response was, I don't think so, ... Like, you can use text towards your advantage, because now we live in a different age. Text, again, gentlemen, I don't like email. I don't like text messaging. You remember, this personality, this person, this fun guy, this cocky, this powerful guy, I'm gonna slap you. This powerful guy, this guy's always got a permanent smile on his face. This powerful guy, you know, she has to hear your voice. She has to feel what she felt when she first met you. The text, the fucking email, it doesn't do that. You know what I mean? It's much more powerful when you're actually speaking to her. But if she does text you, dude, don't respond. It's the same thing. Like, a lot of the times a girl will text me, I won't even respond. No response.
Even if you want it.
Even if I want her. Where does that show? I couldn't care less. Especially if I know when I'm going to see her again. For example, if it's a waitress who works at a certain restaurant, so I won't go in a week, she'll text me twice, I won't even fucking respond back to her. I'll walk in 2 weeks later, I know where she works.
Right.
How the fuck am I going to go fuck it up? By me dissing her 2 weeks later, I've planted a very strong seed. I'll probably end up leaving with her after her shift is over.
So what if this girl is a girl you're never going to see again? You probably won't. You've never seen her before,
And what happened? She texted you to stiff you?
I called her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is a really good looking guy you met the other night at the bar. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah.
Give me a ring when you get a chance.
And she texted you back.
And she texted me 2 days later
What did she say?
saying, "Hey, sweetheart, it's me. What do you have planned for either Tuesday or Wednesday?" And
I would have
went,
responded back, I don't like texts. If you want to go out with me, Monday or Tuesday, give me a call.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Who's in control?
Right.
Seduction is about power and control. You always have to have the power, you always have to be in control.
That was Tuesday she texted me. I never texted her back.
That's what I would have done. I would have texted her back and said, call me if you want to get together. Otherwise, whatever.
So like when you're at the bar and you know some bitches they're like you know, I'm not gonna give you my number, I'm gonna give you my
I'm
email.
gonna fucking come over there and tell you.
Right?
Go ahead.
Like, I'm not gonna give you my number, how about I give you my email? Because some brides are fucked like that, right?
Right.
So you say, you know what, sweetie, you know, would you say like I don't do the internet thing? Why
Yeah,
don't
I
you
don't
give me your
think
number?
so. I
Or-
don't want your email. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming out.
Yeah,
You can save your email for that guy, not
Yeah.
for me.
So
You want to go out with me again, using eye contact.
yeah.
You want to go out with me, you write your phone number down. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure.
So they
Let
call-
the door hit you on your way out. Don't get hit by a truck in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. Very sarcastically again, funny.
Alright.
And she's like, all right, fine, I'll give you my number.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, man, I'm only going to call you once. And you say that to her, I'm only going to call you once. Don't think I'm one of those guys that's going to chase after you. It doesn't work like that. I'm a very special guy. You want me, girl, you're going to have to chase after me. Put yourself up on that pedestal. Dude, women want to pick you up.
Mm.
They don't want to be picked up by you. They want to take control. They want to take initiative. Why? Because all their lives, ever since they were a kid, guys are trying to pick them up. You know, they want to feel that power, that independence. They want to pick you up.
Alright.
So if a girl wants to give you your email, tell her flat out, sorry, but I don't do email. It's not my thing.
I'm not a geek like that, sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we, fucking grade
I
eight?
use
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I try my hardest to stay the hell away from email.
Yeah.
You know, I have a beautiful life. I try my hardest to be out. I'm barely home. It's not happening, man.
Nice. When you meet a girl in the club, do you ever shake her hand?
Never.
Never
If
shake.
she goes to shake my hand, even if it's like your girlfriend comes to shake my hand, I don't shake hands with women. And I'll say flat out, sorry, I don't shake hands with women. I'll grab her hair, I'll give her a kiss on either side. The way I always meet a girl, whenever I say hello, if we're here, I want you to meet Jennifer. Kiss, no lip, cheek to cheek, one on each side. It's classy, it's hip, it's, you know, seasoned, makes you look automatically like you have class.
So if somebody introduces you to a girl, that's how you do it.
Yeah, pleasure, how you doing, nice to meet you. If I won't go to shake her hand, but I might touch like her lower back.
Okay.
You know, one of the most important things when you're talking to a girl is to
Just
touch
like a
her.
pat on the back.
So yeah, exactly, a little tap, or even a little touch on the elbow, a little touch on the shoulder. A little touch means a lot, you know what I mean? Like you'll notice every girl I speak to, I touch. I love to touch. You know what I mean? Well, if it was up to me, yeah, for sure. But you know, there's a time and place for everything, and if I play correctly, within a matter of minutes, I can get to that point, you know, where I can touch her private parts.
Juice is flowing.
Fuck are you typing over there, this
Get
character?
a little lick out of the juice.
Are you like on
box.
MSN or something?
I know, seriously. We're doing 2.0. This guy's like, oh, Payton just said this once. He's like on some live board right now. They're fucking, yeah, they're burning my DVDs.
Just work with their court reporters.
For fuck's sakes. You want to take a little break here?
Yeah.
Take a little break, yeah, pause it, everybody go to the bathroom.